Today we commemorate the 53rd anniversary of the reunification of the holy city of Jerusalem. Yom Yerushalayim, 53 years ago, the state of Israel recaptured the old city of Jerusalem, thereby restoring our people to our eternal and undivided capital. According to our sages in the Midrash, when the Jewish people were exiled from Jerusalem 2,500 years ago, they were forced to pass over the grave of our matriarch, Rachel. And according to this tradition, Rachel rose from her grave and pleaded with God to return her people one day to the city of Jerusalem. But the Midrash goes even further, and it explains that Rachel was not the only one to intercede on behalf of the people with God. So did Abraham, Isaac, Moses, David. Why was it Rachel that was able to exact this promise from God that one day our people would return to the city of Jerusalem, as we have witnessed in our generation? And according to the prophecy of Jeremiah, two words, me'ana lehinachem, that Rachel refused to be comforted, that Rachel refused to be consoled, that Rachel refused to take no for an answer until God made that promise, a promise that was realized in our generation 53 years ago with the reunification of the holy city of Jerusalem. The spirit of me'ana lehinachem, the refusal to give up, our refusal to forget the city of Jerusalem. For 2,000 years, our return to Jerusalem was our preoccupation and our passion. For 2,000 years, our daily prayers yearned for the rebuilding of Jerusalem. Our synagogues were oriented toward Jerusalem. Under the bridal canopy, the groom, the Chatan, broke the glass for the shattered ruins of Jerusalem. On Tisha B'Av, we mourned, we fasted, we wept over the destruction of Jerusalem. And we concluded our Passover Seder and our Yom Kippur service with the hopeful message, L'Shana Haba'ah Yerushalayim, next year in Jerusalem. Jerusalem has always been at the forefront of our hopes and dreams. And in this spirit, we celebrate today Yom Yerushalayim, Jerusalem Day. My friends, here at the Hampton Synagogue, celebrating Yom Yerushalayim, we are so honored and privileged to have with us the distinguished mayor of the holy city of Jerusalem, Mayor Moshe Lian. Moshe Lian was elected mayor of Jerusalem in December 2018. He has held a host of leadership positions within the municipality of Jerusalem. He has served in so many leadership capacities throughout Israel, including the director of Prime Minister Netanyahu's office, the chairman of the Israel Railway Authority, and so many other distinguished posts. At the Hampton Synagogue, we are so privileged to now welcome the mayor of Jerusalem, Moshe Lian.
Chag Sameach to all the Jewish community in the United States. Chag Sameach to you, my friend Rabbi Schneier.
Mayor Leon, to your mind, what is the core message of Jerusalem to the Jewish people and to greater humankind? And how is this message being reflected in this year's celebration of Yom Yerushalayim, Jerusalem Day?
Jerusalem, the city which lies in the heart of millions of people around the world. For the Jewish people, this is the very center of the universe. Every stone in this city tells a story. And the story of this city, the story of Jerusalem, is one of faith. It is one of hope. And it is a story of renewal. From the destruction of the first temple, Jerusalem has been built and rebuilt many times. And 53 years ago, we reunited the city and began to rebuild it, this time forever.
Mr. Mayor, the city of Jerusalem is a city of great diversity, a multitude of religious and ethnic communities where we share our common faith and our common fate, where there is a recognition how our single destiny must strengthen our bonds of concern, compassion, and caring for each other. As the first mayor of Jerusalem of Sephardic descent, and as one who has dedicated his professional career, giving of your time, energy, and resources in bringing people of all faiths together, could you tell us what is the powerful significance of the reunification of Jerusalem that we celebrate today?
53 years ago, Jerusalem became whole. And since then, we have come a long way. Just behind me, here was a border until 1967. Before Israel freed the city, the old city lay in ruins, holy places, and were left to decay, or worse, destroyed. However, today we are proud that Jerusalem is thriving as a place of faith and culture, and as a place of innovation and trade.
Mr. Mayor, under your leadership, how has the city of Jerusalem responded to the COVID-19 pandemic? And what do you believe will be the ongoing effect of the lockdown?
We have seen in the last weeks how Jerusalem's hospitals and medical centers face the challenge of the coronavirus, saving lives and keeping us safe. Yes, the cost of the lockdown has been very high, but just as we always have, we will rebuild. We will rise up, and we continue to hold the torch of the hope high, as we see to the world. Jerusalem is, of course, the light for the whole world.
Last question, Mr. Mayor. What is your message of hope on this day of Yom Yerushalayim? What message would you care to convey to our celebrated Jewish community here in the Hamptons and to the American Jewish community at large.
These have been dark times for Jewish communities around the world. And I hope that on this Jerusalem Day, we can all stand together and share in the light. I hope that we mark another year of free, united Jerusalem. We can all say, Leshana Haba'a B'Yerushalayim. I hope we can welcome you all to Jerusalem very soon. Happy Jerusalem Day.
Mayor Leon, thank you so much for celebrating Yom Yerushalayim virtually with our Hampton community. We so look forward. We anxiously await your visit to the Hampton Synagogue, where you will spend Shabbat with our congregation. We'll speak from the very pulpit that so many Israeli luminaries, Israeli prime ministers, presidents, chief rabbis, and other distinguished leaders have spoken from. I know that there are literally thousands upon thousands of synagogues and Jewish congregations across America, and we feel so privileged that you are spending Yom Yerushalayim with us, which I know is a testament to the Hampton Synagogue's singular dedication, philanthropy, support of the city of Jerusalem, of Medinat Israel, the state of Israel. To conclude our program, we will now hear from the internationally acclaimed cantor of the Hampton Synagogue, Netanel Hirschtick, singing the anthem of the city of Jerusalem, Jerusalem of gold, Yerushalayim shel zahav. Yom Yerushalayim Sameach, and Shabbat Shalom to all.
אוויר הרים צלול כיין וריח אורנים, נישא ורוח הארבעים עם כל פעמונים. ובתרדמת אילן ואבן שבויה וחלומה, העיר אשר בדד יושבת ובליבה חומה. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. לקשור כתרים, קטונתי מצעיר בנייך ומאחרון המשוררים. כשמך צורבת השפתיים, כי נשיקת שרף, אם אשכחך ירושלים אשר כולה זהב. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור,